Alright guys, welcome back to your favorite cloud reviewing your favorite brands. Today we're reviewing, yes, another Mcfarlane. Only because they released two of the sickest people back to back. A couple days ago we reviewed the infamous Killer Croc. But today we're going to review Man-Bat. He comes in this big old box. I think it's a little smaller than the other box. In the Killer Croc box. On the side here it says Man-Bat DC Rebirth. This is the box he came in, obviously. This is the top of it, DC Multi. In the box contents, it has his card, which is the same art as the box. Here's the back of it. If you guys want to read up on it, here you go for a couple seconds. Here you go. Anywho, here's his stand that he brings. The standard DC stand. You can see a little DC sigil here. Again, what's the point of having such a big figure with such a small stand? Just a hole. Oh, pause. There you go. I mean, okay, already there's already a problem I'm gonna have to say to you guys. His joints here, loose. The most important joints on this figure, because of how big his top half is compared to his bottom half, they're very loose. Isn't it? It's always legs with Mcfarlane, I swear. But I'm here buying them. Man-Bat can be found at a good $40 at either GameStop or any other retailers. I got him for $40, obviously. I got him, I think, the day after I got Killer Croc because I kept seeing Man-Bat and I just had to get this behemoth. Man-Bat has, I saw it earlier. Yeah, here you go. He has a dumbbell joint on the back of his head. And his head and his neck are two different types of articulation for more articulation. To be able to get more range of movement with his head, because he has this big ball of fur right here, and you're obviously gonna need a lot of range to be able to move him around instead of having just a stiff neck like something like Killer Croc does, but mainly because you can't really articulate. Well, you could if you just made this a little looser, you're able to take off, because his range it doesn't really go too much, doesn't really do too much. It's just, I don't know, I feel like they made this a little weird. You can't really articulate a guy who has a hunchback, I think. As I'm holding a guy with a hunchback. His arms don't have a double joints, they're single jointed like Killer Crocs are. Like usual big figures. His arms are very loose. I'm gonna have him, well, you already saw it, right here. He has a very slim waist. A very slim waist, which makes his legs extremely skinny, which is a little hard to pose him up. I think the box was holding him up that whole time right there. So you'd have to maneuver your way around his thick body to be able to pose him up properly with his legs. I'm having a hard time doing it right here. I had him posed up for a while, but I was always scared he was gonna tip over everybody and cause a whole domino effect. He didn't. Oh, back to the articulation. I kind of strived past that. Oh my god. Well, anyways, he has the same joints as Killer Croc does. The double joints down here. They don't really do much because, as you can see, I can get a lot of range here without even causing the top joint to maneuver, to be able to be moved. Sorry. And if you do move it, it's pretty much the same thing. It just looks weird. It doesn't go straight all the way. Which, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. I just wish his legs would be able to stay. Let me see if the stand works. Hold on. I'm over here ridiculing the stand. Watch it be working. Instead, he tips forward now. Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't make fun of the stand as much as I do and actually end up using it. He has two holes on his feet, so if you need to, you can put two stands. Which, it shouldn't be the case with these figures, but it's the case with these figures. His arm doesn't have any articulation, obviously, because it's connected to his wing. His wing is two separate pieces to be able to get that full range of movement here. Jesus Christ, it's so stiff. But then there's this. Then there's this. But yeah, he's cool. I'm hating on the way his arms are so loose and how he can't stand without a stand. Oh, get it? A stand without it. The way he just looks is so He looks like a bat for some reason. I wonder why. He can crunch a lot. He looks like a baby now. I'm holding a child. He has some detail in his jeans though. You can see little rips in his jeans because of the transformation he undergoes. And then the belt is intact for some reason. I wonder why these parts rip, but nothing else in his body. Man-Bat stands at about, this is him standing straight as he can get, I think. Yeah, that's as straight as he can get. And there he goes. I have to literally lean him over on his box. He stands at about 9 inches. Is he? No, I figured that Killer Croc would have been taller than him because he can actually stand up straight though. He isn't. He's just a little bit taller. Yeah, just a little bit taller. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect Man-Bat to be such a behemoth as he is. From everything I've seen of Man-Bat, he's very like skinny-ish. He's like almost the same size as Batman sometimes. Speaking of Batman, this is him next to the Batman that I used in the same review as Mr. Killer Croc. This is him next to a 6-inch Marvel Legends. He can barely go past his belt here. Wolverine barely passes his belt. That is something else. And then here is Super Saiyan Goku, the GameStop exclusive. He goes past his waist, mainly because of his long hair. But yeah. His wings don't span too much. This is him without like bending and him just in a neutral pose. And if him in like a type of action pose, I mean like punching or something, this is how much his wings could go by. I feel like, I don't know, it would have been cool if you can expand his wings, but I feel like that'll be a lot of work. I don't know how those work, so I'm gonna just leave it alone. Me over here consuming their product and then trying to judge it by not even knowing how to make said product. Posing him was a challenge a little bit. You can't really like, well, at least mine is defective. Other Man-Bats probably don't have the same issue I do. Obviously, it's just a QC issue, but his arms being so loose makes me like not have so much fun with posing him around. And then his legs not cooperating either. Again, not much fun. As much as Croc was and anybody else I've posed on this channel, it was fun posing him. Him seemed more like a hassle to pose. But he looks so cool. He looks great. He really looks so sick. I don't know. It's just the detail, I guess. I don't know. It's very pleasing to the eyes when he's, especially in a neutral stance like this. It's very nice. Because look, let's say you just have him. No box, obviously. No nothing. And just have him in the back or in the front of your shelf just standing there. It looks sick. I can't lie. He looks very cool. But of course, with the pros, there's cons, which is the looseness. And that's pretty much it. I think it's just my Man-Bat that's wrong. Like defective. It's loose, obviously. But again, I will not say I wouldn't recommend it, because I would be lying. I really do recommend this Man-Bat. And hopefully you get lucky. You get one that's not loose and one that's actually like very posable, that with the tightness, hopefully not too tight, but tight joints. Other than that, really, there's not much else to say. It just looks sick, obviously. Like, why else would you get figures if they don't look sick? Right. Maybe to customize too, but you'd also be customizing to make it look sicker. But yeah, he looks really cool. I really like him. Again, I really like the figure. It's really cool. It's just the poses, can't really do much with them with the looseness. But again, I can probably just tighten up the joints, repose it, see how it works, and then my true review would be like that. Is when I fully fix him up with the tightness, make him tighter. Because right now it's not looking too good for old Man-Bat here. Can't even raise his arm right unless it goes to a certain point. Even then, if you go a little higher, the highest it can go is when it stands up. But then you just plop him down and yeah, you'd have to be super gentle with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's not much else to say. I like it. It's just the looseness ruined the whole figure. But I'll fix it, and I'll let you guys know when I do fix it with another review I do, probably of Batman, Joker, or something like that. And I'll bring him in real quick, and I'll give another review of it. Not a full review, just a quick one, like a couple seconds, minutes. And I'll let you guys know from there. But for now, it's okay. You could get it. You could, obviously, it's always a 50-50 with your figures of looseness or tightness. But I would recommend getting it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and always remember to drink your Cloud H2O. Honestly, you can't go wrong drinking this. There's no tighter looseness that you'll get out of this. You'll just get straight good hydration. Obviously, the price is a little steep, with it being $2,369 at 58 cents. But again, it's water. Why would you pay less for water? I know I don't. I just make it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, comment what other figures I should review, and remember to always stay hydrated, especially with my very cheap Cloud H2O. Bye, guys.
Make sure to like and subscribe, or else don't be like that fool Kakarot who isn't even subscribed. Just do it.